Hi, and we're back at Hang Art Gallery. I'm here with Phillip Hua, who's one of the artists in the show. Hi, Phillip. How are you doing?
Hi, how are you?
I actually know Phillip from back in the day at Carnegie Workshop, so it's good to see you again. But you've been doing some new work from the last time I saw, so why don't you tell me about the series Reaction that's in this show and that's here on display? Or no, is this Reaction or Reclaim?
Reaction.
Okay, let's talk about Reaction first.
Sure. So for me, the art is the process, and the process is a metaphor. Let me just explain. So I start off with my process by painting and reconfiguring the tree on the computer, where I then print them onto individual sheets of the Wall Street Journal. Then each sheet is wrapped in packaging tape and then assembled together. So there's this aspect of commerce and manufacturing. And then over time, these pieces will change. They're going to yellow and eventually fade away. And it's that experience of watching and experiencing the trees changing and disappearing that I want people to focus on. So I sort of see them as sort of like a poem, where I may be the writer, you, the viewer, are the reader. You bring your own voice, your own experience into the piece, and that ultimately completes it.
Yeah, I really like that each viewer brings their own interpretation to it, but I was also impressed by, because I was reading about your statement, also just looking at the piece, and so it's a metaphor for like a bunch of different topics. I mean, there's the commodification of nature with the packing tape around it, and there's also the ecological concern with the greenhouse effect. It's kind of mimicking that, right? And so it's just impressive how much you do with this one series. So this is Reaction, but then you said, so this is a series, but there's another series, or you call it a sub-series in the show called Reclaim.
In the Reclaim series, the trees are screen printed onto construction paper, green construction paper, so there's a low contrast. And using sunlight, the sun bleaches the paper away and the trees come forward. So there's this aspect of a tree coming out of paper as opposed to paper usually coming from a tree.
It's just cool to have artwork which changes like that and evolves as you own it or as you live with it, like you're saying.
Exactly.
So congratulations on the show. It's wonderful to see your work in this space, especially with all the light, because sunlight is such a part of your work.
Yeah,
exactly. But where can people go to learn more about your work and about you as an artist?
They can go to my website, which is philliphua.com. They can also find me on Facebook or MySpace. And friend me if they want.
Oh my God, I can be your friend? Okay, yay! Okay, well, thank you so much for talking to me.
Sure, thank you.
Congratulations. Thanks. And now we're going to head out to the Magic Theater, which is a great theater in Fort Mason.